While the entire world is fighting this invisible enemy called COVID-19, a healthy diet or a healthy nutrition is the only way to deal with this pandemic. A healthy nutrition or a healthy diet actually helps you to boost your immunity and helps you to fight this virus. Hello and welcome to Health Via Media. I'm Sneha Kumari with you, and you're watching our interaction session about diet plans and nutrition. For this, we have a very special guest who have joined us, Mr. Vaibhav Garg, who is the Clinical Sports Nutritionist, who is closely associated with Indian Premier League, with the Delhi Daredevils team, and who is also closely associated with the Super Fight League and the Super Boxing League. And he's also into martial arts. He has also been associated with mixed martial arts and has worked with various boxers and athletes all across the world. So welcome, sir, to our interaction session. We'll today discuss about diets and nutrition. What are the diets we should include in our daily routine, and what are the things we should avoid? So we'll try to get some of your insights about that. So welcome to Health Wire.
Thank you, Sneha. Thank you very much.
First of all, so we would like to start with your coming like COVID-19 pandemic. And when it started, तो काफी सारे लोग अपने घर पे home remedies try कर रहे थे for immunity, boosting immunity, and like garam pani with lemon, turmeric, and other different things they were trying. So what do you think, like where people went wrong, or what are the things like they should have, or they should now also include into their normal routine to just increase their immunity?
So what was good was that people, in order to boost their immunity, people started resorting to the traditional things, the traditional method. And actually, even with Purecise, we do this only. It is basically incorporating the traditional methods, but in a more modern way. So पहले हम powder बना के घर में पानी में मिला के ले रहे थे. What we've done is we've taken the same powders, you just put them into capsules and we're giving the same to people. Correct. So it's traditional practice, modern techniques, end result same मिलता है. So what people were doing, like making those kadas at home, for example, by adding ginger, long, dalchini, kali mirch, haldi, and all that.
Yes, the kada, yeah.
Exactly. That was a good ploy. It was very good. People should continue doing that because it is a free medicine that you can make at home. You don't need to go buy anything because these ingredients are available in your kitchen. They're available in every Indian kitchen possible. That is why I tell you, your Indian kitchen is actually the real pharmacy. You do not need to go and buy those vitamin C supplements from the market. Where people are experiencing a major immunity crisis, especially abhi, in the winters, people especially with COVID, it's very, the air becomes heavy, so there is more accumulation of dust particles in the air. लोगों को जिनको asthma होता है, for example, so they are more prone to catching, and maybe the COVID-19 viruses. So it's important to then add on additional supplements to help boost immunity. But generally, what people were doing, it was definitely very good. You should continue taking those homemade remedies. It's really helpful.
Yes. Okay, sir. And one thing like about vitamin also, like COVID-19 has taught us that how vitamin is important. Like, it was there, but then this pandemic has actually taught us about how much vitamin is important in our body to keep our immunity level good. So how much is too much according to you? Like vitamin is rich in, caps, like there are other products like ginger, carrots, and lemon, which provide a good amount of vitamin in your body. So how much is too much according to you?
Honestly, there is no upper limit as to how much vitamins we can take. Our vitamins, for example, they're divided into two categories, water soluble and fat soluble. Now, what that means is vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, usually a common, ya to we're taking from our food or in the form of the supplement. They are best absorbed in the body when they are accompanied with some form of fat in the diet. And this fat could be kind of oils and ghee that you are taking, for example. Yes. There are water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C. So vitamin C, आप किसी भी चीज के साथ ले लो, even with a glass of water, and it works very well.
Correct.
So these are basically forms of antioxidants. अब हम इन सबको हम अलग-अलग नाम भी देते हैं. Like vitamin E is also called beta carotenoid. Like for example, वो जो भी red या orange color की आपकी vegetables या fruits होते हैं, उसमें होता है. Right. So it's very important that you get all the nutrients, because every nutrient has a very specific function. Like, for example, vitamin A is very good for eye health. Vitamin C generally is very good for immunity. Vitamin D is very important for proper absorption of calcium and magnesium. So bone health ke liye acha hai. So it's very important that we get the different vitamins. Honestly, we do not. There is rarely a case where we experience toxicity of vitamins. Yani ki an overdose of vitamins. Usually we fall short. Mostly we fall. So we don't have to worry. So I encourage people to eat more colorful food. And colorful food usually comes in the form of vegetables and fruit.
Vegetables, right.
When you see color in your food, you can be rest assured there are some kinds of antioxidants or vitamins that are there in your food.
Correct. So other than a diet, there are also workouts and exercises which are important. So as you're being, it's sports into sports, and so what do you want to say about that?
Because I thought I missed this. So another way of battling the stress basically is ensuring you get physically active. A sedentary lifestyle is a stressful life. So if you have physical activity, it ensures the secretion of some hormones like serotonin, some endorphins. So they in turn battle with the cortisol. They suppress the cortisol level. That means they suppress the stress level. They make you feel good about yourself. So exercising has obviously a very positive role when it comes to managing stress and anxiety. At the same time, obviously, if you exercise, it means more blood circulation, more detoxification, more oxygen to your brain, more oxygen to your organs. Your muscles and your joints get stronger. So the obvious benefits are obviously
overall benefits we get. Okay, sir. So being said about nuts, you were saying about walnuts and about that. How adding superfoods like nuts for boosting your immunity? How do we know? What do we know about it? What should we know that adding nuts increases our immunity?
Yeah. So we basically like to break down the food. That's what I like to do. So if I'm talking about nuts, let's take one nut, for example, the walnut. So I'll break it down into the ingredients that are there. So it is rich in fiber. I have good quality protein. That I have some very good quality fats. 60% of 60 to 80% of your nuts can be, especially walnuts, are fats. And now these fats basically are good fats, so to say. So they're good, like I said, they're good.
Good fats.
In fact, we've seen studies done wherein people with Alzheimer's who've consumed a diet that has walnuts on a daily basis, their Alzheimer's symptoms have come down.
Yes.
There are studies.
So
it's very absolutely. So see, again, if you're improving any aspect of your body, you're working on your immunity. Secondly, since it's an alkaline source of protein, very good fats, fiber, it improves digestive health. And our digestive system is usually the first line of defense. If our digestive system is compromised, you cannot expect your immunity to be top notch. So we need to always ensure that the digestive health is of prime importance. Once you've accomplished that, then you can work on other aspects of your health. So digestive health is very important, and things like nuts really help improve the digestive health.
Yes. Okay, so now we would like to know some of the myths related to food and health supplements which people have in their mind. What are the myths do you want to break that commonly people have? Some of them.
So the biggest myth is that all supplements are harmful for us. I think there are a couple of reasons for that. One, because supplements are available to us very easily over the counter. You can go onto any online portal and order it. You can go and buy it from any health store.
Right.
Half the time, people are using supplements based on only what their gym trainer is telling them.
Yeah.
And reality, the gym trainer does not have the educational background to tell you whether they should be using it or not.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That is one problem area.
That's a very important concern. Like people have like these steroids and other supplements which they have, and they don't really know about it correctly. Yes.
Yes, exactly. That is one big problem.
Yeah.
Then the another problem is that the source of the supplement. So there are synthetic items in the market. So that is another problem. But the reality is that first, if you are taking something which has been prescribed to you by a professional, maybe it could be me or someone else, and then they tell you what to take exactly, how much it has to be consumed, how it has to be consumed, then you can expect to get the best results. let me just take an example, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes people for weight loss especially, it's very popular, fat burners. So there are fat burners in the market. Now there are synthetic ingredients also in the market, right? Besides that, there are natural ingredients also that you can use. Now people want quick results, so they go for the synthetic stuff. So those things will come with side effects. It's very easy, right, to consume something and then badmouth it later that, oh, you know what, it
Right.
had side effects benefit me. But then you decided to take it
Yes.
yourself. You were, you did not take it under consultation or with reference with anyone. So you are bound to experience side effects. I, I have never ever in my years of practice heard from anyone that I took this supplement and something happened. Unless obviously there's some allergy or something like that, which even we sometimes the client and we both do not know about it. But otherwise, there has never been any complaint because we know that okay, this is what will work for this problem and this concern.
Right.
So this
Right.
is a couple of a problem areas that do exist right now.
Okay. Okay, so other than that, how important is this to you to take vitamins and supplements like in the normal routine we should take, or particularly for some particular reasons we can take it? Can we take it
So
normally also?
yes, you can definitely take them normally. We all have some kind of deficiency or the other. There are certain ingredients that we do not get enough of from
Yeah.
our daily diet, like omega-3, for example. Vitamin D supplements are something which we must take again because it's not available in our food,
Yeah.
and we are not able to expose our bodies to the sun the way we're supposed to for it to be able to synthesize vitamin D.
Yes.
So there, that we must consume them. Then there are problem-specific ingredients that we, prescribe to people. If people have diabetes, hypertension, heart-related problem, liver issues, joint
Yes.
pain. For athletes, it's totally different. So
Yes.
based on problems, obviously they're there. But even in general use, there are ingredients that we must take for overall well-being. Because we're obviously not able to get everything from our food. The quality of the food also is highly
Is
compromised today. A lot of inorganic food
right.
today,
Right.
cold food. So we help people strike that balance.
Okay.
We try to get them the best of both worlds. Ki food se bhi we're able to give it to them, and through supplements also we're able to
जी
give it
जी
to them.
जी बिल्कुल. So and there's also one thing we have come across, like how immunity boosting drinks or help you combat COVID-19 or help you fight COVID-19. There are a lot of immunity boosting drinks available in the market nowadays.
Without taking any names, the immunity boosting drinks that are there in the market basically were the same drinks that were there before. And keeping in mind that now if we add little vitamin C in this, it will sell better. If I add little dash of turmeric in it, it will sell better.
Sell
Zinc,
better, right? USPs basically.
that's all they've done.
Yeah.
That's all. And just by adding a little dash of these things to your drinks, they're not going to work because these drinks are dominated by sugar. They process their sugar. Okay, they're going to first reduce your immunity. So there's
Yeah.
no point in these
Right.
so-called drinks that are available in the market. You have to go for those ready drinks. You can go for fresh nibu pani that is made at home. You can drink coconut water.
Yeah.
There's so much of good stuff to enjoy, but
Yeah.
we kind of forget all that and go for the artificial stuff. It's just easier, now. The
Right.
marketers have made it easy. You can buy it online. It's available across the road.
Uh, how significant it is to change the daily essentials, like the cooking oil or the water. How it is important, like going vegan. Nowadays, our food quality and the vegetables which we like bring home, those are also degrading day by days due to chemicals and other products. So how to manage that? Like how to should we need to change our cooking oil for that, or water, or how do we do that?
It is definitely important. See, as an Indian society, the way we cook our food involves, use of a lot of oil, salt, masalas.
Yeah.
So we need to look at those things very deeply.
Yeah.
Just by counting our calories and reducing our carbs and eating more protein is not the solution. I have people who come to me for weight loss, and they probably go back from here eating more than what they're doing right now on a daily
Yeah.
basis, and they still lose weight. Why? Because we focus more on the quality of the ingredients that they're consuming. Okay, because changing the salt is important. Changing, because it's all processed now. It's all processed. It's not ingredients that we don't need to consume. As far as our oil is concerned, most of the oils we're consuming today are either adulterated or they do not have chemical properties that are good enough for consumption. You know, right? Your oil at home, for example, should not give any smoke when you heat it. If your oil is emitting smoke when it is being heated, that means it's getting oxidized, or in more terms, it's getting spoiled. You should not be eating it. So we recommend only pure rice bran oil for consuming for consumption because it is one that does not get oxidized upon any temperature that you want, and it is rich in ingredients like vitamin E, gamma oryzanol, rich in omega-3. It has a lot of benefits. We've been able to even reverse problems like diabetes and heart disease by making changes. For the water, like I mentioned, we used to drink water from the well. That's how people in the do it.
Right.
But today, water which is contaminated. So the RO filter would help you purify it, but in the process, the pH level becomes acidic. And acidic foods and acidic fluids are very harmful for us. It disrupts the natural metabolic processes. So it's important to drink alkaline water. So we've developed a tool, simple, put it in your jar, put it in your bottle, and consume it on the go. It's very simple. So essentials are always the first step. Get to the cause of the problem in the kitchen. Okay. Fix it out, then you can decide how much carbs, protein, and fat to eat.
Yes. Okay, so lastly, we would like to take some of your secret tips which you follow for our viewers. Like any tips, health tips do you want to give?
Secret, I keep it very simple. I'm a lover of my dal sabzi and my dal
normal
chawal.
food. Yeah,
it's very simple. I eat simple homemade fresh food on a daily basis. Excuse me. We know about the ingredients which I just spoke about. Okay, so I don't shy away from consuming food that has oil in it, that has salt in it. You need to just ensure fresh ingredients. At the same time, raw food. Eat your vegetables, eat your nuts. Drink the right kind of fluids. So I have almond milk. I don't drink regular milk. Lifestyle that is more vegan in nature. I drink almond milk. I drink coconut water on a daily basis. I eat my fruit when I'm hungry. So even after this session, I've got one orange and I've got one banana in my bag. So I'm going to eat that instead of picking up a packet of chips or binging on something. So these are basic things that you can do, and it doesn't require a lot of effort. It just requires discipline.
Correct. Okay, sir. So I think that's all we would like to know. We would also like to know a lot of things more than this. If we can again arrange some interaction with you in the future. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us and giving your insights on health and diet and nutrition. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.